Hello and welcome to Media Rumble. I'm Chris, and this July, the Star Wars Celebration 2016 will be happening in London. And what better time to show off their new film, Rogue One, a Star Wars story, which will be out in cinema this December. It's been confirmed by some television listings that there will be a full 3-minute trailer for the new film, and this is something which is extremely exciting to me. It's been quite a while since early April when the original teaser trailer for Rogue One was shown, and a lot has happened since that original teaser came out. There's been articles written about Rogue One, there's been the whole reshoot drama, but it's great that they're giving us something. And the most important thing, it's 3 minutes of footage. What that footage will contain, however, is another matter entirely, and in this video I'm going to go through a few things that I think might be shown. So let's get started. 3 minutes is a very long time. You're almost starting to wonder if they're going to show too much, if they're going to start throwing things in from the third act, which is quite a scary possibility because I'm obviously one who doesn't want anything spoiled from this movie, but I also want to have something that'll pull me in to love this movie even more and make me extremely excited to go and see it, even more so than I am already. And I'm not entirely sure that they will show too much. When you look at what they've done previously with The Force Awakens, they had the first teaser trailer which brought us in showing us a Millennium Falcon at the end, but then the second trailer, it just added to what we already had without spoiling any of the set pieces. And this was done excellently, and I believe that they will be able to do the same with Rogue One. We got an insight into Felicity Jones's character and her motivations, but I feel like we could go even further in this trailer. I also feel that they'll possibly focus more on the rest of the team and the rest of Rogue One and how the bad guys are involved and how the team dynamic is made up, and just flesh out everything that they've done previously. So one thing I've heard recently is someone was discussing the possibility of having prequel footage in this trailer, because it's going to be a long trailer. So why not have something from the prequels to bolster this runtime? And prequel footage would be perfect for this because it would be able to set up some things about the movie, about how the Empire was formed and their tyrannical reign over the galaxy. And more importantly, it could set up Darth Vader. It would be able to push in some things about Anakin and how he fell from being this powerful Jedi to become Darth Vader, and the absolute force of nature that he possibly could be in this movie, because that is an extremely important part. Since the teaser trailer until now, there has been the announcement that Darth Vader will be in the film, and this is something I feel like they have to back up with footage, and I'm not really sure what they could put in it. It's one thing where you want to see Vader, but you also don't want to see too much. You want to have his presence a mystery throughout the film, almost like Jaws, where you never know when it's going to appear. Like Vader could just suddenly turn around the corner and it just would set the whole film alive. And I feel like they just need to do as little as possible with Vader in this trailer. I feel like breathing, that's a given. I think there's definitely going to be the classic Darth Vader, but I feel like there should be a moment where you just see the doors opening and Vader standing there. What he's facing, it doesn't really matter, because it's important to get that feeling that he is going to be a monster in this film, and he is the bad guy that you're just going to run away from. You're not going to try and fight. He's just the big scary thing in the dark that you have to avoid at all costs, and that's what he should be. Even though in A New Hope we didn't see him in action that much. We've only seen him in the lightsaber duel at the end with Obi-Wan, and then in his fighter on the trench run. But I feel in this movie he's going to be let loose. He's going to be slicing through rebels like nothing else, and I feel that they need to avoid this in that trailer, because I just want it kept a secret, like what he's doing, what his motivations are, because he is the number 2 to the Emperor, and it's clear that he should be in it. I don't know why anyone would not want him to be in it. You've got the announcement that he's going to be in the movie, so why not add to that by showing him? You've seen what happened when Spider-Man was announced for Civil War. That was a story for a while, then it calmed down, and then we got the glimpse of him at the end of the trailer, and the internet went wild for that. There was articles and Twitter posts about that for days, and that was really what got everyone excited in the movie, because Spider-Man is an iconic character, and I would have to say that Darth Vader could possibly be more iconic than Spider-Man, and to have him just appear the last 5-10 seconds of the trailer would really blow people's minds. It would really put their expectations up for going to see the film, and would really bring a lot more people in that were possibly sceptical about this film, as it's not an episode, and that's never happened before. We've never experienced a Star Wars movie live action that's not been an episode, and they really need to bring people in who are maybe not sold on that yet. So another thing about this runtime, 3 minutes is a long time. It's possibly there also to help bring people back in after a lot of people lost faith after the rumours about the reshoots and how they were having to reshoot almost half of the movie, and that is an enormous portion of a movie, especially this close to the release date. But I think anyone who's actually thought about it in detail can come to the conclusion that this was planned, that they've got to the editing suite and they've thought, we need to change things here and there, and that happens with every movie. Every big film gets reshoots. They have to redo things, like slight tweaks in the movie that the edit really wouldn't have been able to salvage for their image of the movie. And I think this has just been blown out of proportion for the reason I said earlier. It's not an episode, it's a Star Wars story, it's something new from Star Wars, and people will always be skeptical of something new. Overall, I'm really looking forward to this trailer, and I can't wait to see what they give us on July 15th. And as I'm not an American, I won't be able to watch it on ABC, but I will definitely be watching the live stream to catch a glimpse of everything with Rogue One, seeing if any of my predictions actually came true. And as always, thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe to support the channel. Thanks for watching. May the Force be with you. Another famous moment is that moment when Luke and Vader are dueling, and Vader smashes through the window and Luke's hanging on for dear life.